Life is what most of us think is the cause of our troubles, from money, relationships, work pressure, or responsibilities. Eckhart Tolle has a view on this. Our real problem is not life, it is something that we need to think about. He thinks that we should look at what's really going on and see that our real problem is not life. The noise in our head is always there. You start to think about things all the time. Of doing things and living your life, you are just thinking about things all the time. You are living inside your thoughts of living your life. The strange part is this: our life is only happening at this moment. We have to think about life and how life is only happening now. Not in the past, not in the future. Our mind is always moving around. We try to focus on the moment, but our mind keeps moving to other things. And it almost never stays here in the present, where we are right now with the things that are happening to us and the things that we are doing with our mind, our thoughts and our feelings. And our mind almost never stays here. When we think about the past, we feel bad about things that happened. The past is something that we think about. We think about the past. It makes us feel regret, guilt, or sadness about what happened. When we think about the future can be really scary. We start to feel anxious and worried about what's going to happen in the future. The ego is something that Eckhart Tolle thinks is very important to know about. The ego is not your confidence. The problem is not your personality. The ego is like a picture of yourself that you make up in your head. You think about yourself in a way, and that is what the ego is. The ego is something that's not really you. It is just what you think you are. I am my job. I am my problems. I am my failures. I am better than them. I am worse than them. The ego really loves it when we have problems. The ego feels important when it is helping us with our problems. The mind is always coming up with drama when the rest of our life is really okay. That is why we have to deal with it. Even when our life is fine, the mind is still creating drama. Here is something really important that the book teaches. The ego just cannot be there when we are living in the moment. Our ego is something that is always thinking about the past or worrying about the future. The present moment is about what is happening right now, and the ego is not a part of that. When you're really there, you know, fully present, there is no story going on in your mind about the past or the future. You have to think about the things that make you feel good. Sometimes you have to slow down and think about the state. Your mind is free to think about things. You simply notice. When a thought comes to you, time do not follow it. The thought is like a visitor, so you should just observe the thought. You are seeing the traffic, on the road. That break, that moment when you realize something, it really changes everything. When you stop and look at a thought, you figure out something. About the thought. You are not the thought. You are the person who is watching the thing. The one that's in front of you, the thing that you are looking at. You are the one watching it. That creates some space for the things that are important to us. And that is a good thing because it gives us room to do what we want with the space that is created by this situation, and the space is what we need to make things happen with the space. Living in the moment does not mean that you should stop thinking about what you want to happen in your life in the future. Living in the present is about what is happening now and living in the present also. About making the most of your life. Planning your future is a part of living in the present, and it helps you to make the most of your life. It does not mean you stop working or that you stop caring. It means you can get social security benefits and still work and care about things that are important to you, like social security benefits. This means you need to stop thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. You have to stop thinking about the future all the time. It is better to think about what's happening now. You feel the ground under your feet with every step you take when you are walking on the ground. Simple things start feeling peaceful. The mind is always thinking about something or other. It is the mind that makes us feel bad. Pain is a feeling that we have to deal with at this moment. The present is when we feel pain. Suffering is something that we experience in our mind. Suffering is a part of our lives, and it is all in the mind. When you accept the moment, not because you like the moment, because you stop fighting the moment becomes easier to deal with. This is when suffering begins to lose its grip on you, and the moment becomes more bearable. Acceptance is not weakness. The thing that matters is clarity. When the mind feels really weighed down, Eckhart Tolle suggests doing something simple. He says that Eckhart Tolle has an idea to help the mind when the mind feels too heavy. It is saying that we should not think about the past or worry about the future. The power of now is about living in the moment and finding happiness there. Your thoughts are thoughts, they are not always right, and they are not always important. You really need to stop running from this moment. This moment is not going away, so you might well stop running away from this moment now. Peace is something that you will not find on. Happiness is what makes us feel good about the life we are living. Happiness is what we feel when we are with the people we love, when we are doing things that we love, and when we are just being ourselves. It talks about these ideas in a way that makes sense. I really think you should read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This book, The Power of Now, is something that I think can help people. This video can really help the person who is feeling overwhelmed or stuck in their head. And remember this one thing, your life is happening right now.